Dearest Helen, can you please refine this for us? We move away from conscious thought and rest in the noumenon, but this still feels like two experiences. How do we keep attention on the real without the mind seeming a second phenomenon? Is it that it is all one, but thoughts are of lesser value? So all one, but we choose infinite. Something like that. Thank you as always. So if you don't know this word noumenon, it's a word that I liked when I was really, really seeking, because it didn't have any background, didn't have any baggage attached to it. Noumenon just means that which is not a phenomenon, that in which all phenomena appear. And if you don't like it, it's totally okay. You can use God, divinity, supreme self, silence, consciousness, presence, beingness, whichever. So how do we keep attention on the real without mind seeming like a second phenomenon? So if you take your attention right now to what is real, maybe that's whichever way you access that, through direct inquiry, finding out what you are, or by listening to the silence in between these words, or by noticing the emptiness around the forms. Whichever way you do that, if you put your attention on what is real and permanent and unchanging, really absorb your attention in it. And tell me then if there's any phenomena left from there. Phenomena that are separate. Is there such a thing called mind? When you are this that is. Does this formless awareness, I'm going to call it for now, does it have any second phenomenon? Does it see a thought as a thought? Does it see a body as a body? Or does it see sculptures made out of itself, no different than itself? Because if we're seeing a second phenomenon, there's the awareness of mind or thought, then we haven't fully really recognized the awareness as much as we could. Awareness has no edges. It is formless and boundaryless and infinite. And the very fact that it goes on forever in all directions, up, down, left, right, northeast, southwest, always been here, here right now, always will be here, the only thing that exists. Would you still call it mind from there then? What happens to all the dictionary of nouns, naming, labels from there? Do you know what this is from there? And at first, when I asked myself this question, I was really convinced, yeah, there's awareness of a body, a thought. When I actually really looked deeper and deeper, if awareness is everywhere at all times and can never be absent from anywhere, the real self, there can be no second. And then mind is just another synonym for awareness. And all the nouns in all the languages, all the labels are synonyms for awareness, consciousness, presence. So all one, but we choose infinite. Can you see the duality in that statement? Even to say awareness is appearing as mind is a little too strong. Eventually you won't even want to say that. It's just awareness. A cloud in the sky might look like 100,000 things. Sometimes it looks like a snake and then an elephant, and then you can see a face in it, and then as it's passing you by, it's changing, but it's still non-different than the cloud. So dive a little deeper into that real self, that noumenon, that awareness, and see if they're from there, not looking at it as an imaginary separate self, but from the real self itself, the infinite emptiness of your being, is there anything else there to see? The analogy that helped me also was, if I am the infinite ocean, am I really going to call a wave on top of a wave? Or am I just going to recognize it's all ocean, it's all water, it's all one? So hope that's a bit clearer. It's not always so easy to see at first. But if you look from the infinite, there's nowhere else to look than nothing else to see. Infinite means infinite. If there's something other than infinite, it's not infinite, it's finite. There's awareness and. The moment we go and or awareness of, or awareness or mind, we're back into duality and we're imagining again that there is something other than you, awareness.